MrBeast is in some huge drama. Recently, a YouTuber named Rosanna Pansino has come out and said that MrBeast edited the extreme $1 million hide and seek video to make it look like she did worse than she actually did. If you don't know who Rosanna Pansino is, because I didn't, she's a massive YouTuber with almost 14 million subscribers, and she's been on the platform for ever, like 12 years. She's like an arts and crafts YouTuber, I guess, but for context, about 2 years ago, MrBeast posted a video titled Extreme $1 Million Hide and Seek, where 10 of the biggest content creators on YouTube at the time played hide and seek in a massive stadium, and Rosanna Pansino was one of the content creators in the video, and she had been in a few of the Creator Games videos. In the video, she placed 5th, but the other day she went on Trisha Paytez's podcast and said she actually made top 3.
Giving it my all, and I was just so heartbroken when the video was released because it made me feel like I wasn't good enough. I understand, like Logan has such a huge following and he's literally a professional wrestler, and that, like, I get it, but it just made me feel like that you're not enough. And it didn't feel good.
Yeah.
It really,
it's very disrespectful. It's very disrespectful.
Especially when he just says that it's all in good fun and it doesn't matter who wins because it's all going to be donated and given away. Like, why would you edit me out? And I beat Logan Paul. I survived hide and seek longer. And he even said something cute, like, you're never going to find Rose. She's so small. This place is so big. Like, she's the one to beat. Like,
yeah.
This is, and I'm good at hide and seek. That's my game. I'm good at it.
And what a story, you're this tiny girl and nobody would expect it. And I think just in general, like equality, gender equality, yes, if it naturally didn't happen where 3 guys win, that's one thing. But there's a woman who beat out Logan Paul, who is a crazy athlete and amazing. And I think that alone is such a story. And why
I was just so proud of myself.
Yeah.
And I told my mom, I was like, Mom, you won't believe it. Like, how did this happen? I was so excited. And then when the video came out, I was just felt so low. I felt,
oh my God.
Afterwards, she tweeted this: I've been allowing others to treat me poorly in private for many years, and I'm fed up. I'm going to start standing up for myself and finding my voice. MrBeast lied and edited me out of the top 3 in Creator Games 3. I had participated in Creator Games 1 and 2 and was excited to be part of YouTube's Creator Games 3, Hide and Seek at SoFi Stadium. After filming a draft, I truly couldn't believe how well I did at the competition, and was proud of what I had achieved. I had placed 3rd. When the video was released, I was shocked, disappointed, and felt hurt. MrBeast, Jimmy, had edited the video to make me look like I performed worse than I actually did. This was extra upsetting because I genuinely believed him when he said these videos are authentic and real. He had the video to make it look like the final 3 people were Lorray, Logan Paul, and Zach King. The final 3 people were actually Zach, Quackity, and myself. For the entire duration of filming, we all wore earpieces connected to walkie-talkies. They would announce in our ears when someone had been found or when we had to move hiding spots. If we didn't move, you were immediately disqualified. While I was still hiding, they announced that they found Logan Paul. I couldn't believe I had outlasted him. He is a fierce competitor. It was getting really late. We had filmed over 24 hours straight, and they eventually offered me money to come out of hiding and quit. I declined. I had been counting the eliminations, and I was currently in 4th place, with Lorray, Quackity, Zach, and myself still remaining. Jimmy asked us to move hiding spots again to the side of the stadium with the mannequins. It was at this time I was found in transition, moving to my next hiding spot. When Jimmy found me, he brought me to the field to be with the others that had also been found. I thought I had placed 4th. However, Lorray had fallen asleep and hadn't moved in a long time, so he was disqualified. This meant I got 3rd. When I arrived to the field, I saw MatPat and Logan there because they were seekers now. Jimmy said that he was going to look for Zach and asked if anyone wanted to join him. I offered to help, but he said he wanted to take Logan instead, so I hung back to start looking for Zach in a different direction with MatPat. I placed 3rd, Quackity placed 2nd, and Zach placed 1st. Despite Jimmy editing out the only female in the top 3, I was proud of what I had achieved. I followed the rules of the game, gave it my all, had fun, and never gave up. They can't take that away from me. This tweet has actually been deleted along with all of the other ones about MrBeast. I was still able to find most of them. If he can say it to me on the phone, he can say it in writing. When I asked him to send over the raw footage to review the timeline, he went radio silent. MrBeast kept pressing me to get on the phone and refused to answer any of my questions in writing. The conversation is actually very professional on his part, nothing bad, but she was very angry in the messages compared to him. What's your phone number? I'd love to call and see if we can figure out what happened. Hey Jimmy, my intention of speaking up is not to be malicious or create drama. I was really hurt by the editing decisions you made. Editing me out of the top 3 and making me look like I performed worse than I actually did felt awful. Quackity was also edited out of the top 3 and he also talked about it. I've stayed silent for so long, it's causing me mental stress and anguish. It's not mentally healthy for me to have someone make me look worse than I am to millions of people. I would never do that to a fellow creator. Obviously, I wasn't trying to make you look bad. Just give me a time we can chat. I'm not mad or anything, I just want to help. Why did you lie? Why did you say in the video that you found Logan literally 1 minute before Zach? I outlasted Logan and was proud of what I accomplished. It actually built some confidence in myself that wasn't there before. I don't know, been a while. Let's call and figure it out. I'll give you some time to look into it and remember, and then we can discuss. I'm more than happy to review all the raw footage to help show the timeline of events. Feel free to send it over to my team. Let me know. She claims she doesn't want any drama, but releases these private DMs to millions of people. And he really isn't pressuring her. He just says, let's call and figure it out. But he doesn't really answer anything. Afterwards, she released another statement on Twitter. Thank you for making me feel not alone. This has all been overwhelming and a lot to process today. I was scared to tell my story for a long time because of how much hate others have gotten in the past for speaking up about their own experiences. In the hours since posting my story, I've received at least 3 other messages from female creators who have similar experiences with MrBeast and those around him. That will be their story to tell if they choose to, but it is making me realize that I'm not as alone as I once thought I was. Also, unbeknownst to me, Quackity also told the same story previously on a live stream. He was also confused as to why they edited him out of top 3. Thank you all for the immense support. Words cannot describe how empowering and healing the last 24 hours has been. The amount of DMs I'm receiving from people with similar stories. Please know that you are not alone. You are seen and your experiences are valid. Since she tweeted all of these things, she's actually deleted all of them and everything else having to do with MrBeast and the creator games. I would like to apologize to MrBeast. I should have expressed my feelings privately and handled things directly. I will be removing all the posts where I talk about creator games and Jimmy. I will be honest in that the thousands of death threats I've received today are a contributing factor, but I do also sincerely hear the feedback from so many of you. I'm unsure how to feel about the entire situation because I do think she had the right to come out and talk about the situation, but I think she tried to do it in the wrong way. Trying to cancel him for having his team edit it the way they did is not the way to go about it. And it made everyone just hate on her. I semi-agree with people saying that she was doing this for clout, but she's also famous still, so that doesn't make a lot of sense. And I don't like that she tried to make it about her being a girl, because I don't think that had anything to do with any of it. I think they were just trying to make the video more interesting, and that's just how it played out. But what do you guys think about this situation? Also, sorry if I sound funny, I recently got my tongue pierced and it's now difficult to talk. If there are any more updates to the situation, I will make another video, so hit the bell and I'm out. Bye bye.